Homework 6.2.2. This lesson, remember, today we introduced algebra tiles. So tiles that will help us solve algebraic equations, but for today, all we did was figure out the area and the perimeter of them. So this first one here says find the area of the shape. Okay, you'll notice they literally tell us the areas. We just have to put them together. So one answer you could have had was x squared plus x squared. Oops, that's supposed to be plus again. I'm guessing I'm writing too many x's now. Plus x, okay? Or we could what we call simplify this and combine the things that are the same. So these are the same, obviously, and these two are the same. So another answer you could have had is 2x squared, because we have two of them, plus 2x, because we have two of those. All right? If the algebra tiles were arranged in a different shape, how would the area change? Well, the area would not change. No matter how we move them, the area will stay the same. Next one. Oops. We have a bunch of random tiles, and it's asking us to put them into groups that are the same and write a number sentence that shows them being combined together. Now, this is kind of nice if you want. If you open up the E tool, it literally pulls up the problem. Right? So then, if you want, you can easily slide and put things together that are all the same. So here you can see I have a bunch of x squareds, and then I'll put my x's up here on the next row, and I better move that guy here first. Okay. So I'm combining all these together. All right. Then I'll put we'll just put all the ones together up here, so I don't gotta try and move them all separate. Okay. Oops, come on. Then hopefully this will show you how many we actually have once you kind of organize them a little bit here. It makes it a lot easier to count them all up. I gotta move this guy so I can get these two last guys here. All right, so you can see in this problem I have 1, 2, 3, 4 x squared. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so plus 5x, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Whew, 27. Okay. You could have also done, since I know in the original problem there was 4 groups of 5 plus the 7 individual ones. And then obviously this part here in the front still. Okay, that is that problem, the second problem. Next one. You had to make a number line, just place these decimals and fractions on the number line. Your number line is said to go from 0 to 2. Put 1 on there so I don't have my midpoint. Now I'll start placing numbers. I'll do 13/26 first, because 13 is half of 26. So that's equal to a half. Right? Then 1 1/2 is pretty easy, because that's going to be right here in the middle. All right? And then 1.9 I know is very close to 2. All right? 7/8 is almost a whole. 1/8 is very small. And then I got a couple decimals here. Okay? So 0.2 I know is going to be less than a half and more than 0.8 or 1/8. So I'm going to put it right there. And then I got 1.09, which is literally just barely bigger than 1. And then I got 1.19, which is just a little bit bigger, and I'll write that number up top. And then finally 3/5, and I know 3/5 is just over a half, because half of 5 would be 2.5, and 3 is obviously just a little bit bigger than the 2.5. All right. Next problem. Find the area and the perimeter. So first one's a triangle. Area of a triangle, you should remember, is base times height divided by 2. So now we just literally have to plug in the numbers that we know. My base is 15. My height is 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 15 times 2 is 30 km squared, or kilometers squared. Okay? Then we have to find the perimeter as well. Perimeter, remember, I have to add up all the sides. 15, 10, and 7. When I add those together, I should get 32. kilometers. Second one, area 7/8 times 3/8. You should get 21/64 for the area. So we got to put inches squared. Then we have 7/8 plus 7/8 plus 3/8 plus 3/8. So luckily for you, they made all the denominators the same, so you don't have to get a common one. You get 20/8, right? Which is the same exact thing as 2 4/8 or 2 1/2. Last one. I believe this is the last one, if I remember right. I think there's only 5 on this one, right? It says there were 25 words on a recent vocab test English class. One got 4 words wrong. What percent did he get? Well, there's 25, and he got 4 wrong. That means he got 21 right. So the fraction is he got 21 right out of the total 25, right? Now remember, this is a review problem from a long time ago. You want to make the denominator 100 because the percent is always out of 100. So if I times this by 4 to get 100, I got to do the same to the top. All right, so I get 81. 81 out of 100, I should know is the same as 81%. Okay? Those are the answers to 6.2.2.